So if you go to the White House's official page right here, you'll see this post right here.
Yeah, it's pretty cheeky, non-serious, doesn't really matter. Posted probably by an intern.
Roses are red and violets are blue. Come here illegally and we'll deport you.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's also true.
And then it shows a picture of Donald Trump and Tom Homan. This is disgusting.
Disgusting? Come here illegally and we'll deport. That's the law, though. What's disgusting that it's on a pink background with the picture of the guy doing the enforcement? Disgusting. If that's disgusting, what isn't disgusting?
Anybody who thinks that's funny and then wants to justify it by saying, well, you should be deported if you come here illegally.
Well, humor is subjective, brother, and some of us think it's funny and some don't. So is it? Who cares? But the fact of the matter is you should be deported if you come here illegally. If you break the law, you should be deported. It's very simple, dude. And I love how you say it like that, like it's like some hillbilly voice. Like the implication is, well, you gotta be dumb to think this. Well, if you want to be why are you saying it like that? Most people would generally associate a toothless man with a person who is dumb. But I don't think you're dumb. But it's highly likely that most people would generally associate that. But this is how the left does insults. They're like, I didn't say you were dumb, but you implied that you were dumb. You said a voice like they were dumb. You don't have to say it to say it. You implying that we're dumb for disagreeing with you about the law, that's more disgusting than that Valentine's Day post on Instagram, isn't it? But I guess not, because you think it's disgusting. Well, we think it's disgusting that you think it's okay that some illegal gang is going to traffic over a truckload of children over here and no one could do anything about it because, oh, it's inhumane. That's disgusting, dude.
America has long tried to represent itself to the world as a beacon of hope.
It is. We have the most immigrants in the world for the last 50 years. We have 1/5 of the entire world's immigrants. And why do you think that is? Because we have a system, because we have prosperity, because we have law and order, because we have a thriving economy. And that all happens because we have rules. So if we're already the most immigrated to country in the entire world and we have 1/5 of the world's international immigrants, then we have to have a system in place to continue to prosper despite that. Because people are going to come here no matter what. Probably a good idea to vet them and have a system for making sure they do it in order, legally. And if they don't, then they should leave so that someone who does choose to come legally can.
The Statue of Liberty says, give me your tired, give me your hungry.
Yeah, and it doesn't say, give me your prisoners, come and get a free debit card, and if there's a line, just jump over the fence.
I like to remind all the white people who are frothing at the mouth to deport all the illegals.
Bro, that is hilarious, and your white guilt is showing. No, all the white people that want to You know how many non-white people want to deport illegal immigrants? A lot, dude. That's why they chose to put Donnie in power. That's why they chose an administration that would do that enforcement on their behalf. That's why they chose an administration that would post that tile on Valentine's Day. And you know what group is one of the greatest advocates for deportation? People who immigrated here legally. It's not just white people. I love when people say stuff like that has no basis in reality because they want to appeal to the other people who say, well, that's a white guy, he must be bad. No. I'm with you. Look at all those other bad white people. Not like me. I'm not one of the bad ones.
That your great-grandparents came here tired, hungry, and looking for a better life.
Legally. And then they worked hard so that we could live a better life. And now it is our job to protect that institution.
And now you, their great-grandchildren, are doing everything within your power to stop other people from doing the same exact goddamn thing.
No, that's where you're wrong. We're protecting people's ability to do the same. We're protecting the people that are waiting in line to do it legally. We're protecting the people that did it legally and are already here and are having their rights trampled and their resources squandered. We're protecting the people who came here and work hard and purchased property, for example, in Texas, only to have people just jump over the fence and stand in their city blocks, run through their backyards. We're protecting that ability.
And I don't want to hear my great-grandparents came here legally. Back then, legally was just showing up on a fucking boat, signing a paper, and not being sick.
Not exactly, bro. There wasn't really enough bureaucracy to enforce it in the early 1900s. The Border Patrol wasn't created until 1924. But there were rules to this, and in fact there was limitations based on nationality. They looked at the representation of those nationalities on the previous US Census and limited people from those nationalities if it was overrepresented, which for quite some time favored Europeans. If we had such a policy today, you'd say it's real.
Well, I got one for you. Roses are red and violets are blue. America's doomed, and it's all because of you.
Very creative, I'll do it better. Beard is red and soggy are you. You just got cooked, so call me a poo. Thank you, come again. Soggy, crusty, full of white gill. It's inhumane to enforce the law.